A big decision, leaving the farm for family. The farmhouse feels quiet, too quiet. You look out at the fields, your fields, the ones your family has worked for generations. But now the kids are grown. They've put down roots in the city, started families of their own. A painful question tugs at your heart. Should you sell the farm and move closer to them? It's a question many farm families face. The land holds generations of memories. Work-worn hands have tilled the soil. Laughter has echoed through the barn. But the pull of family, of being near children and grandchildren, is strong. It's a tough choice, full of emotion and practicality. But within this struggle lies the heart of what matters: family and belonging. The pull of family grandkids and garden parties. Imagine spontaneous visits from the grandkids. Picture backyard barbecues with children's laughter filling the air. Think of helping with homework, attending school plays, being a daily presence in their lives. These are the joys of being near family. Moving closer allows for deeper connections. You're there for birthdays, holidays, and everyday moments. You watch your grandkids grow, sharing their triumphs and offering comfort during tough times. Distance fades as you become an integral part of their lives. The practical side costs in country living, but life near the city comes with a different pace. When we retire, we often begin to examine the fabric of our lives. What have we accomplished in our life? What goals were set and achieved? And most important of all, how are our children doing in this rough and tumble game called life? Who wouldn't like to have our children and our grandchildren over for dinner every Sunday? But before you sell the farm and move to the city to be with your children, it is important to ask yourself, what will it be like living so close to the kids? What will the consequences be of such a decision? Questions you must ask yourself are you ready to be an unpaid babysitter? After all, you already raised your kids. Now is it time to raise theirs? Are you prepared to become a lender of last resort for any financial emergency your children may encounter? You have to remember that your retirement will not take precedence over your children's current day lifestyle. It's important not to be naive. Don't think everything will be a bed of roses. That being said, let's step past the negatives and take a look at the positive side of living with or close to your adult children. One of the most distressing facts of modern life is the level of separation families must endure. Adult children must inevitably move to where their job is. The days when Junior took a job in the same mill his father and grandfather worked in are gone. The cradle-to-grave jobs are gone. Exported to low labor cost countries and, in some cases, right-to-work states. The result is parents, having successfully charted a course for their children to follow, are often left alone, hundreds if not thousands of miles from their family. When deciding to make a move, you must consider all that you are leaving behind. Your friends, connections, everything from the social club or church you volunteer at to that little bistro you frequent to rub shoulders and swap war stories with your coffee shop buddies. So, having examined some of the negatives, let's look at some of the positives. One thing you can't buy, no matter how much money you have, is time. Time is fleeting, and the few short years you may have with your children and grandchildren are limited and should be golden. So it is so important to do everything in your power to enrich the experience. Try to build a team that focuses on what matters most. Helping with the grandkids is rewarding as long as there are boundaries. Nothing breeds resentment faster than the feeling you are being taken advantage of or taken for granted, so focus on what matters most. If both parents are working, then being there for your grandkids is a great opportunity to bond with the grandchildren. Being available as a source of advice or an extra set of helping hands is rewarding to everyone. Even the simple act of picking the grandkids up from school can make a great difference in your kids' stressful lives. Reconnecting with the interests you used to share can awaken some of those great feelings from the past that may have been forgotten in the busy lives we all now live. Re-establishing that thing that we used to take so much for granted, that intangible and yet wonderful thing called family. But leaving a life of farming means leaving behind a way of life. Can you find contentment in a smaller garden, a slower pace? These are questions only you can answer. Finding peace in the decision farm or family. Ultimately, the decision to stay or go is deeply personal. There's no right or wrong answer. It's about finding the best fit for your family's needs and desires. Talk to your children. Discuss your hopes and concerns. Weigh the emotional and practical implications. And remember, whatever you choose, what matters most is the love and support you share as a family. For more great videos like this one, click like, share, and subscribe. And remember, smash that bell for more great videos like this one.